Good morning. Thank you all for joining. We'll give just a moment to clear the waiting room.
Yes, thank you.
As a reminder, when you are entering from the waiting room, please do remain on mute unless or until you are presenting or providing testimony before the board. Good morning. This is a hearing before the licensing board for the city of Boston. Today is Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. Today's hearing is being held pursuant to temporary amendments to the open meeting law. That is what allows us to meet virtually. Today's hearing is being recorded and will be posted to the city of Boston's website. Before I review procedural matters, I will introduce Chairwoman of the Board, Kathleen Joyce.
Good morning. My name is Kathleen Joyce. I am Chair of the Boston Licensing Board, and today I'm also joined by Commissioner Liam Curran and Commissioner Kiana Saxon.
Thank you very much. Please ensure that your audio and visuals are working properly. We'll call each item in the order that it appears on this morning's agenda. I will then ask who is present on behalf of the applicant. You'll make a brief presentation regarding your proposal, followed by questions by the chair and commissioners. Following questions, there will be an opportunity for testimony, beginning with elected officials or their representatives. Please limit your testimony to 2 minutes, and please state your name, address, and affiliation, if any. And just brief housekeeping matters before we get to the top of this morning's agenda. There are 3 items that will not be heard this morning and will be continued to our next transactional hearing on May 14th. Those are items number 13 and 14. These are the 2 transactional items regarding the licenses held at 232 Old Colony Ave by Fresh Boston Retail LLC and Stadium Restaurant LLC. And item number 17, the transfer of the license currently held by Seaport Social Limited Partnership at 225 Northern Ave, also will not be heard this morning, will be continued to the May 14th transactional hearing. So if anybody is here to testify on items 13, 14, or 17, we will not be hearing these this morning. You are welcome to attend on May 14th, 2025, or you may also submit your testimony in writing to licensingboard@boston.gov. Now begin with the first item on this morning's agenda, calling item number 1, Nubian Nutrition LLC, doing business as Pure Green Boston, located at 1135 Harrison Ave in Roxbury, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above 1,160 square foot street level shop, serving cold pressed juices, made to order smoothies, acai bowls, and toast. Seating for 14 available, includes front and back of house and 1 bathroom. Manager Carla Gomez, hours of operation 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Hi, I'm Carla Gomes.
Great. Thank you, Ms. Gomes. Thanks for being with us. If you could please briefly present your proposal to the board.
Yes. Thank you, Danny. As mentioned, my name is Carla Gomes on behalf of Nubian Nutrition. I'm a new franchisee for Pure Green in Nubian Square. I'll pull up a brief presentation for you if you can give me 1 second.
Are we sharing screens, Danny?
No, Ms. Gomes, we don't allow sharing screen on
Gotcha. I just saw that.
No worries. Feel free to walk us through the concept. If there's anything you would like the board to see, feel free to send that and we'll make sure the board has it for their review as well.
Got you. Okay, no problem. Pure Green Boston, as mentioned, we will serve cold pressed juices, made to order smoothies. Myself, just to give you a little bit of background, I was raised in Roxbury. I am a fitness professional. My partner also owns a fitness studio in the Nubian location, which is Jet Boston. So we're trying to pretty much create this health hub, if you will, within our location here. I am also a birth doula, yoga instructor, and a mother of three. So with this business, we're just looking to, as mentioned, integrate the physical part of health, but then the nutritional part, as we know that what we put in our bodies is just as important as what we do with it on a daily basis. So we are looking to bring this not just for our clients at the studio, but of course the community, because within the area, I see that there's a lot of Chinese food and pizza shops and things that you eventually get tired of. So just to give the community another option of something more fresh and prepared, made to order is very appealing to me because that's how I also live my lifestyle. What is Pure Green? It's a it so as mentioned, I am a franchisee. The company itself was started in New York. It's appealing to me because they're looking to bring health and wellness into communities through superfoods, and that is exactly what I've been looking to do in my own community. So the objective here is to allow for a clean and friendly and welcoming environment, while providing employment opportunity for our community and space, and also bringing the quality ingredients as mentioned before. Things on the menu will be cold pressed juices that we have from the manufacturer, acai bowls, hot oatmeal, smoothies, avocado toast, and 2-ounce juice shots that all have nutritional benefits that I'll spare you on that part. So if you come in, you can give those items a try, or if you have questions, I'll be happy to answer them as we move forward. Just a little, I guess, amendment, if you will, to the hours originally on the application. We are looking to just extend that 8 p.m. to 9. So Monday through Friday would be 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then on the weekend, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So it's 7 to 9 Monday through Friday, and then 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. And we're looking forward to just serving the community.
Thank you very much for that explanation. We'll see if there are any questions from the board at this time. Chairwoman Joyce, any questions?
Thanks very much for the presentation. Could you tell me when you would expect to open?
Yes, we have our grand opening right now scheduled for May 10th. Hoping all goes well. So next week on from 10 to 5 p.m.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I have no questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
I have no questions. Thank you.
Do you have any seats or is this takeaway?
Yes, we do have seats in the facility for about 14 people.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time the Mayor's Office was deferred to the judgment of this board. When I said conducting a butters meeting, no concerns were raised. There's no active civic group in this area, I understand. So that's the extent of the community process. And as mentioned, no concerns that we're aware of. That will defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Calling item number 2, King's Tea House FS LLC, doing business as Chicha San Chen, located at 1000 Boylston Street, has applied for a common victualer's license to be exercised on the above. Premise located at 400 Newbury Street, also known as 1001 Boylston Street. Single floor, 1,211 square feet, with one long counter for pickup and order, one table of 12 seats in the middle, and a console table of 7 seats, totaling 19 seats. One counter for tea tasting area at the far left of the store, one restroom in the back left of the store, and kitchen in the rear. Manager Nat Danai, Arnold Tangthong, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Yes, hello. Hi, my name is Arnold.
Great. Thank you very much for being with us. If you could please briefly present the proposed concept to the board.
Hi, so yes, my brand Chicha Sunshine is a franchise from Taiwan, originated in 1998. We do fresh brew tea. That's imported from Taiwan, and it's a very special tea that is awarded the ITI award from Michelin Star judges. Um, a little bit about myself. I'm a business owner since I was a junior in college, and then I have a restaurant until last year, and now I'm doing this in 1001 Boston Street, just to bring new concept into Boston, because this tea is not like any other tea business in Boston. It's fresh brew, and it's not something that we just make and let it sit for the whole day and we sell it to customer. It's something more high end, something more special, and I want to bring a Taiwan culture of brewing tea into Boston. Mm.
Great. Thank you very much. We'll see if there are any questions.
Sure, yes. When you're already operating on a temp CV, is that right?
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and tell me about the community process.
And about the community process. So, what is that?
Did you have any meetings with the neighbors or the community group?
Um, no, I spend a lot of time at the city hall, just going back and forth. I'm not exactly sure what are you asking. I'm sorry.
Okay, Danny, do they have an upcoming community meeting?
Yeah, I believe Connor is here who can testify to the.
Okay, I'll hold on. I'll hold off. I don't have any questions for you right now, sir. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
And not at the moment, thank you.
None for me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office can defer to the judgment of this board. The applicant was in contact with us. I don't know if flyers were circulated to abutters. To my knowledge, they've not met with the Neighborhood Association of Back Bay. We don't envision issues with this proposal or our operation, but if the board does decide to grant this license, we would ask that they meet with NAB as soon as possible. Thank you.
Good morning. This is Samantha from Counselor Durkin's office. The counselor would like to share her support for this proposal. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much. Calling item number 3, Eddie Merlot's LLC, doing business as Sullivan Steakhouse, located at 505 Congress Street. Holder of a common victualler 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to change the DBA of the licensed business from Sullivan Steakhouse to Eddie Merlot's. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Elizabeth Pisano from Upton, Connell, and Devlin on behalf of the licensee, Eddie Merlot's. This application is to change the DBA back to the original DBA of Eddie Merlot's. There was a national policy decision not to change the name to Sullivan. So although we had already gone through the process to change that, they are no longer going to use that name. So it's just changing it back to Eddie Merlot's, and all other operations are going to remain the exact same. And that's it.
Thank you, attorney. I have no questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
No questions, thank you.
No questions, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 4, Putt Shack Boston Seaport LLC, doing business as Putt Shack, located at 58 Pier 4 Boulevard. Holder of a common victualler 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Carrie Henderson to Evan Myers. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Good morning again, Elizabeth Pisano. With me this morning is Evan Myers. He is the proposed manager of record for Putt Shack. Evan is tip certified. He is a U.S. citizen and a Massachusetts resident. He's familiar with the rules and regulations relating to the sale of alcohol. And he has over 11 years of experience in the hospitality industry and venue management. He's been working with Putt Shack since 2022 as a director of hospitality. And prior to that, he was working for a water park in New York for about 10 years. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you have.
Just quickly, Attorney Pisano, is Mr. Myers with us? I don't think I see him on my screen.
He should be. I thought I saw him on here. He might have Oh God, no, he's not. It might have dropped off.
Got it. I was gonna
Let
say.
me send him an email. I have a couple more, so let me
Yeah,
send
no,
him
no
an
worries.
email.
We can return to this one if and when
Okay.
he appears.
Okay. Let me give him a text.
Great, thank you. Then we'll return to item number 4. Feel free to just let me know, send me a chat if he does appear.
Okay.
Great. In the meantime, moving on to item number 5, ALN JC Brothers Inc., doing business as Yumega Arukara, located at 70 Pier 4 Boulevard, holder of a common victular 7-day wines and malt beverages license, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Shanwei Fang to Wilson Giovanni Garcia, who's present on behalf of the applicant.
Again, Elizabeth Pisano from Upton, Connell, and Devlin for the record. This is a change of manager application to Wilson Garcia. Wilson has been working at UMA for over a year now. He is a U.S. citizen, a Massachusetts resident, and is familiar with the rules and regulations relating to the sale of alcohol. And he is TIP certified. Like I said, he's been working there for over a year now, so he has gained the experience necessary for this role. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you have.
Thanks, Attorney. I have no
It's on here.
questions. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon, do you?
I do not, thank you.
No questions, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Calling items 6, 7, and 8, Massachusetts Sports Service, Inc., doing business as TD Garden, as Legends, and as Viva Victory Den, all at 100 Legends Way, holder of 3 common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages licenses, has petitioned to change the manager of all 3 licensed businesses from Peter Zedel to Amanda Ruth Slattery. Attorney Kristen Scanlon. Attorney Scanlon.
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board, Attorney Green, Kristen Scanlon for the licensee. With us this morning is Amanda Ruth Smith. Amanda, if you wouldn't mind just keeping your camera on. By way of introduction, she is a U.S. citizen and a Townsend, Massachusetts resident, and has extensive experience in the hospitality industry. She's been employed at TD Garden for approximately 1 year as Assistant General Manager, overseeing all concessions, premium, and retail operations, and is on site approximately 50 to 60 hours a week. While she's only been at the Garden for 1 year, she has been with Delaware North for over a decade, largely at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, which is a capacity of approximately 17,500 people. Her last position there before joining at the Garden was similarly as Assistant General Manager, but she's also worked in roles as Food and Beverage Manager, Clubs Manager, Premium Supervisor, and earlier on in her career as trainer, bartender, and server. She is certified in ServSafe alcohol training, which is renewed annually, also with a mid-season refresh, and works closely with Eric Rivers, who I know the board is familiar with. He's the general manager of Sports Service, who is her direct superior, as well as the entire alcohol compliance team. And they are all in constant communication with each other during events. That being said, happy to answer any questions or address any concerns the board might have.
Thank you, Attorney. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Slattery. I just want to double check. You said, or you can answer, you've been with TD Garden for a year now?
Yes, I have.
Okay. I have no questions for you at this time. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon.
I have no questions, thank you.
No questions, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on these matters? Seeing none, the board will take these under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 9, Backstreet Boston Lessee LLC, doing business as the Pennyweight Hotel, located at 155 Portland Street. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Edward Wiles to Mary Johanna Miles, who is present on behalf of the applicant.
Good morning. My name is Kate Ryan. I am present on behalf of the applicant as well as Hannah Miles, the proposed manager for this location.
Great. Thank you for being with us, Ms. Ryan and Ms. Miles. Chairman Trice, would like to go through the manager of record questions.
Sure, thanks. Thank you to both of you for joining us today. Ms. Miles, are you a citizen or do you have a work authorization?
Yes.
Do you live in Massachusetts? Do you have experience in the food and beverage industry?
Yes.
And what is that experience?
10 years working in hospitality at full service hotels, so restaurant and rooms.
Are you familiar with the rules and regulations of our board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. And how long have you worked here?
Here, 60 days, with my current company, 4 years.
Okay. Okay, with that, I have no questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
No questions for me. Thank you.
None from me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. The board will take this under advisement as well. Thanks for being with us. Calling item number 10, Hilton Management LLC, doing business as Hilton Boston Logan Airport, located at 1 Hotel Drive in East Boston. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change of officers, directors, LLC managers. Attorney Elizabeth Pisano. Attorney Pisano.
Good morning, members of the board. Elizabeth Pisano from Upstate Continental in Devlin. This application is for a change of officers. Keith Clampett has resigned as treasurer and secretary and is being replaced with Clint Woodlock. There are no other changes, and all operations will remain the exact same.
Thank you very much. I have no questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
No questions. Thank you.
No questions, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Attorney Pisano, while I have you, I do see we were joined in the waiting room by an Evans iPhone. Do you know if that is Mr. Myers?
Yes, that's him. That's him. I was just scanning this to see if he was back on. Yeah. Do you want to go back to that?
Yeah, well, might as well get that out of the way now before we move to
Okay.
some of the longer items. So
Perfect.
calling back into the record, item number 4, Putt Shack Boston Seaport LLC, doing business as Putt Shack, located at 58 Pier 4 Boulevard, holder of a common victualler 7-day alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to change the manager from Carrie Henderson to Evan Myers. Attorney Pisano.
Okay, so let's do this again. Evan is the new proposed manager of record at Putt Shack in the Seaport. Evan is tip certified. He is a U.S. citizen and a Massachusetts resident. He is familiar with the rules and regulations relating to the sale of alcohol. He has over 11 years of experience in the hospitality industry. He's been at Putt Shack as a director for since 2022 as a director of hospitality. And prior to that, he was a general manager at a major water park in New York for about 10 years. And we are happy to answer any other questions that you have.
Thank you. Mr. Myers, I've asked you to turn your video on. You should have seen something pop up on your screen, just so the board knows that you are here.
I had a urgent matter come up, but I am here and present.
No worries. Thank you for that. Are there any questions from the board?
Thank you for joining us, Mr. Myers. I have no questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
No questions. Thank you.
None from me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you, Mr. Myers, for hopping back on with us.
Thank you.
Calling item number 11, Aimbridge Hospitality LLC, doing business as Embassy Suites Hotel, located at 207 Porter Street in East Boston. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change of officers, directors, LLC managers. Who's present on behalf of the licensee?
Hi, my name is Darlene Louie with Bluebonnet Consulting. I'm here representing Aimbridge.
Thank you, Ms. Louie. If you could please just detail the proposed changes to the board.
We are simply proposing a change in officers. We are removing Mark Klopek and Robert Smith and replacing those two gentlemen with Gregory Mundas and Ali El Basuni. Karen Kovac, who has been an officer for several years, remains unchanged.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Are there any operational changes at all?
No, this just is simply a change in officers. Nothing operational is being changed.
Okay, thank you for joining us. With that, I have no questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon, do you have any questions?
I do not. Thank you.
No questions, thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much.
Thank you both.
Calling item number 12, Bucciolati LLC, doing business as Mama Maria, located at 3 North Square, holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to amend the description of the licensed premise from 4 floors to be licensed, consisting of a first floor with 3 rooms, 2 dining areas and kitchen, bathroom and common area, second floor with 4 rooms, 4 dining areas, bathrooms and common areas, third floor with 1 room administrative and common area, and basement with 3 rooms, kitchen, service area, and storage, and bathroom. Premises include 1 entrance and exit from North Square, 1 entrance and exit on Garden Court Street that is handicap accessible, and 1 side exit for emergencies and stock on Garden Court Street. Seating capacity of 38 on first floor and 57 on second floor. Mama Maria is a long-standing Italian restaurant located in a 19th century row house in the north end. 2, the new proposed description, 3,472 square feet, 4 floors to be licensed, consisting of first floor with 3 rooms, 2 dining areas, service bar and kitchen, bathroom and common area. Second floor with 4 rooms, 4 dining areas and service bar, bathrooms and common areas. Third floor with 5 rooms, bar, waiting area, administrative, prep space, storage and liquor storage, bathroom and common areas. And basement with 3 rooms, kitchen, service area and storage, and bathroom. Premises include 1 entrance and exit from North Square, 1 entrance and exit on Garden Court Street that is handicapped accessible, and 1 side exit for emergencies and stock on Garden Court Street. Seating capacity of 35 on the first floor, 49 on the second floor, 15 on the third floor. Mama Maria is a long-standing Italian restaurant located in a 19th century row house in the north end. And secondly, the petitioner has applied for a change of ownership interest. Attorney Brent McDonald. Attorney McDonald.
Good morning, members of the board and Secretary Green. For the record, Brent McDonald from Nutter, McLennan and Fish, representing the licensee Bucciolati LLC. As Secretary Green just read, we're here for 2 reasons today: to amend the description of the licensed premises and for a change in trustees of the underlying trusts that hold this license. With respect to the alteration of licensed premises, we're not seeking to expand the square footage of the licensed premises. It's currently licensed for the entire building at 3 North Square, which is 3 floors plus a basement. We are seeking to modify the licensed premises to add a service bar to the first floor and to modify the third floor to convert previously licensed administrative and storage space into a waiting room lounge in order to create a first-class amenity and experience for customers of Mama Maria while they wait for their tables to be ready. This waiting area on the third floor would include a bar and tables with seating for 15. Limited appetizers would be available to customers, but there would be no planned dinner service in this third floor lounge. This restaurant has a small footprint, so there's limited space to put a location for a waiting area elsewhere in the existing first and second floor, which is why they're looking at the third floor. In order to facilitate this change, 11 seats would be removed from the combined first and second floors, resulting in a net increase of 4 to the permitted occupancy from 95 to 99. With respect to the change of ownership, the approved sole members of the licensee are 2 trusts established under the will of the former owner, John McGee, for the benefit of his wife and daughters. Those trusts are administered by 3 trustees. We are seeking approval today to replace one of those trustees, Howard David Henkin, with Thomas Jalkut. Tom is a licensed attorney in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and has been since 1977, and he has more than 45 years of experience in trust administration. The requested modifications to create this third floor lounge waiting area has already been approved by the Boston Zoning Board of Appeal after a positive recommendation from the Boston Planning and Development Agency. As far as public outreach, at the request of the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services, flyers were distributed to all parties within 300 feet. The alteration of premises changes also received the unanimous support of the North End Waterfront Neighborhood Council and received a split vote of 8-4 and 10 against from the North End Waterfront Residents Association. We also provided some letters of support from neighbors prior to this hearing to the board. We are not planning any changes to the manager of record, who will remain Ruben Maciel, but both Ruben and myself are available to answer any questions that the board may have. Thank you.
Thank you for that explanation. Very thorough. I don't have any questions at this time. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
Yeah, no questions at this time. Thank you.
None from me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office would like to defer to the judgment of this board. As you heard from the applicant's representation, flyers were distributed to abutters within 300 feet. We did not hear concerns from those abutters. They actively engaged with both neighborhood associations in the North End and have also provided the board letters of support from, I believe, 25 residents in the North End. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Chair and Commissioners. Gabriela Ramirez here from Boston City Councilor Gabriela Coletta Zapata's office. At this time, the council would like to go on the record in support.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this matter under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
As stated at the beginning of this hearing, items 13 and 14 will not be heard this morning. Item 13 will be continued to the May 14th transactional hearing, and item 14 has been withdrawn. Anybody who seeks to testify on these items may appear at the May 14th hearing or may submit testimony in writing to licensingboard@boston.gov. Calling item number 15, Strip by Strega LLC, located at 50 Park Plaza, holder of a common victualler 7-day alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to BPP Retail LLC at the same location. Jonathan Krellin, manager, 2 a.m. closing hour. Attorney Tom Miller. Attorney Miller.
Thank you, Secretary Green. Good morning, Chairman Joyce, Commissioners. Tom Miller from McDermott, Quilty, Miller and Hanley in Boston, representing BPP Retail LLC. I'm joined by John Crellin, the proposed manager of record. The application before the board this morning is for a corporation-to-corporation transfer of the existing all-alcoholic beverages license currently exercised at 50 Park Plaza from the current tenant, Strip by Strega, to the landlord entity. No changes are being proposed to the space. The purpose of this transaction is for the landlord to secure the license for a prospective new tenant to make the eventual transition to a new operator in this space as smooth and seamless as possible. As I said, I'm joined by John Crellin, the proposed manager of record. He is already an approved manager of record by this board for the Hilton Boston Park Plaza, which shares building and space with this space. He is a U.S. citizen. He is a resident of Dover. He has extensive experience in the food and beverage industry, and he is familiar with the laws of the Commonwealth, the rules of the ABCC, and this board for the sale and service of alcohol. The applicant is working very diligently to locate a suitable operator for this space to take over and bring a new and exciting restaurant concept here to Back Bay. As soon as they have one, that applicant will apply to transfer the license from the applicant today to that new tenant. We want to thank you all for hearing this application today and be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, attorney. Thank you, Mr. Crellin, for joining us. At this time, I have no questions. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives? Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 16, Number 9 Park LLC, doing business as Number 9 Park, located at 9 Park Street. Holder of a common victualler 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to 9 Restaurant Group LLC, doing business as 9 at the same location. Bertilda Grochowski, manager, 1 a.m. closing hour. Has also petitioned to update the description of the premise as follows: in one large room on the first floor with various dining areas with approximately 82 seats and a bar with approximately 10 seats, kitchen and restrooms in rear, storage in the basement, altogether comprised of a total of 4,091 square feet with 1 entrance and 3 exits. Additionally, the applicant has petitioned to pledge the license to 9 PSR LLC. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Thank you, Secretary Green, and good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Attorney Ryan Gazda on behalf of the applicant. With me on the call as well as Bertilda Grochowski, who is the proposed manager of record. This application concerns the purchase and transfer of the existing liquor license that was formerly operated by Number 9 Park at this location. My client, 9 Restaurant Group LLC, had entered into an asset purchase agreement with the former operator to acquire ownership of not only the business assets, but the liquor license as well, to reopen a new restaurant under a somewhat similar concept, doing business as Nine within the same space. This will remain a full-service restaurant with an American cuisine focus. And aside from a light refresh of the space, the floor plan will otherwise be remaining the same, and there are no operational changes proposed. The number of seats and the closing hour will be remaining the same. As you heard in the record, this is a 1 a.m. closing and approximately 92 seats indoors. In addition to the transfer of the liquor license, we have also sought approval for a pledge of the liquor license as well. The landlord had provided partial funding towards the acquisition of the assets and license, and the license itself has been posted as collateral to secure obligations under that note. As I had mentioned, Bertilda is the proposed manager of record. She is on the call with us as well, but she is a U.S. citizen, a Massachusetts resident, is familiar with the rules and regulations regarding the sale and service of alcohol, and she has extensive experience in the food and beverage industry, having also worked as the former GM at Number 9 Park as well. In terms of community outreach, we have discussed this matter with ONS. Given this was a simple corp-to-corp transfer and a butters meeting was not required, but we did also reach out to the Beacon Hill Civic Association for visibility as well. And as we're before you today, we are unaware of any concerns or opposition, but we're happy to answer any questions that you might have today.
Thanks, Attorney Gazda. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Warshawski. I don't think I have any questions. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon, do you?
I do not, thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. If there are no questions, I will see if there are any individuals present this morning who wish to testify, beginning with elected officials or their representatives.
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office like to defer to the judgment of this board. As you heard from the applicant's representation, we did not require an abutters meeting with no operational changes. They did reach out to the local civic association. I understand that civic association does not claim this portion of Beacon Hill. So with that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Chair and members of the board. This is Vanessa Wu from Councillor Flynn's office. Councillor Flynn would like to go on record in support of this business. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
As stated at the beginning of this hearing, item number 17 will also be continued to the May 14th transactional hearing. Calling item number 18, the Neiman Marcus Group LLC, doing business as Neiman Marcus, located at 5 Copley Place. Holder of a general on-premise wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to LTF Club Operations Company, Inc., doing business as Lifetime, located at 800 Boylston Street, space 179. Premise consists of a health, fitness, and wellness center consisting of approximately 55,713 square feet on 2 floors located at 800 Boylston Street, space 179, within the Prudential Center. Premise contains reception areas, multiple fitness studios, relaxation and recovery spaces, strength training rooms, steam room, sauna, whirlpool and cold plunge pools, men's and women's locker rooms, work lounge, and cafe with seating for 65. Central access from within the Prudential Center. Kyle Hollander, manager, 12 a.m. closing hour. And additionally, the applicant has petitioned to change the license type from a general on-premise to a Section 12 restaurant. Attorney John Aida. Attorney Aida.
Good morning. Thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, Commissioners. Here on behalf of the applicant, this is actually joining me is Kyle Hollander. Kyle is the proposed manager of record. Speaking first to his experience, he does have experience in the industry. He's been with Lifetime for over a decade. Currently, and most recently, he's been at the Chestnut Hill location, which also holds an alcohol license. In his role, he's responsible for overseeing the guest experience, whether it involves fitness and wellness or food and beverage service. He is a United States citizen, a Massachusetts resident. He is familiar with the rules and regulations of the board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth as it pertains to sale and service of alcohol. He is also ServSafe alcohol certified. Lifetime is a state-of-the-art luxury athletic club and wellness center. It is going into space 179 at 800 Boylston Street, the Prudential Center. This is the space that formerly occupied Boston Sports Club, which was a 2-story complex, and it runs all the way from that back to Belvedere Street. which will encompass the second floor, which housed the former Barnes and Noble bookstore. The anticipated opening date is in the fall. It is a fitness center, as I mentioned. It does, in addition to the fitness rooms and workout equipment, they do have a work lounge and cafe. There are other locations as well. They have 6 other locations in Massachusetts. 4 of those do have alcohol service. So that's part of their brand. There'll be breakfast, lunch, and dinner options, as well as meals to go and meals prepared on site. They will also host functions and events. In addition, the wine and malt beverage license with cordials will be a sought-after amenity and it will improve the guest experience. They will be able to provide this service to residents of that building, the office workers and commuters alike, to offer a full-service health and wellness experience. If you have any questions for myself or for Kyle, I'd be more than happy to answer.
Thanks, Attorney Aida. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Hollander. I don't have any questions at this time. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None from me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office like to defer to the judgment of this board. The applicant was in contact with the Neighborhood Association of Back Bay, which I understand was in non-opposition to this proposal. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 19, Distraction Brewing Company, LLC, located at 2 Belgrade Ave in Roslindale. Holder of a Farmer Brewery pouring permit has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to Emergency Exit Brewing, LLC, doing business as Distraction Brewing Company at the same location. John Graham, manager, 11 p.m. closing hour. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Good morning, Mr. Secretary, Madam Chair, and members of the commission. My name is Zach Luchek. I'm an attorney at Myrick, 100 Front Street in Worcester, Mass, representing the applicant. On this call, we have John Graham, the members of Emergency Exit Brewing, as well as Seller. As far as manager of record, John is TIT certified. He is he knows the regulations regarding the responsible serving of alcohol. And John is a 40-year member at Boston Medical Center in the ER department. He has been in and out of restaurants since he was 12. He is a U.S. citizen and a resident of the Commonwealth, as well as a veteran. All members are TIT certified, and we have reached out to the Roslindale Neighborhood Office of Services. In February, we were advised that we did not need to do community outreach, but despite that, we still did it. We met with Roslindale Office of Services. They're super excited about it. It seems that the community is very excited about it. There will be no changes following, as the transaction has not closed yet. Following, we will be submitting DBA names for Distraction Brewing. So for the most part, this entity will appear to be the same entity. There will be no changes to the premises at all. As I mentioned, John's on the call, so if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask.
Thanks very much for that explanation. John, are you John's iPad? I see you there.
He's on mute. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for joining us. We covered the appropriate manager of record questions. This is just for the pouring permit, so I have no questions at this point. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None from me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office will defer to the judgment of this board. As you heard from the applicant's representation, with no operational changes, we didn't require an abutters meeting. We encouraged them to do some outreach with local stakeholders, which they've done so. Unaware of any concerns at this time. With that, I'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much. Calling item number 20, A&G Liquor Store LLC, located at 170 South Street in Jamaica Plain, has applied for a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above 468 square foot retail space in a single-story building with one entrance and one exit. Various shelving units throughout the space, refrigerators and coolers along the right rear side of the space, 500 square foot basement for storage. Total square footage is 968 square feet. Manager Alexandra Jean-Michel, closing time 11 p.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Hi, good morning. My name is Alexander Michel.
Great. Thank you for being with us. If you could please briefly present the proposed concept to the board.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Alexander Michel, and I'm here with my brother and business partner, Barry St. Julian. And together, we're opening A&G Liquors, a small community-focused liquor store dedicated to providing quality products in a responsible and welcoming environment. Barris and I have years of leadership experience as assistant program administrators. We've successfully managed teams, coordinated logistics, and overseen day-to-day operations. I myself have over 5 years of food safety certification management experience, as well as completing over 100 hours of online coursework and business management. All members are tip certified as well. To meet public need, we want to engage with our customers in other ways that liquor stores have not. For example, nearby liquor stores don't have delivery. They're not offering widely to have DoorDash services. And they don't offer membership and reward point systems. We plan to innovate by offering those delivery services, offering those customer memberships, giving QR codes to the community so that they can have a direct input on the things we put on our shelves and the service that we offer. We want our inventory really to be a reflection of the wants and the needs of the community. And finally, we aim to be the first liquor store to create a coalition between all the local liquor stores and local PD to organize a community day, bringing everyone together to address neighborhood issues and explore how we can all collaboratively work together towards positive change. In conclusion, we want A&G to be more than just a business. It's a proposed commitment to quality service, community engagement, responsible growth, and through competitive sales, local reinvestment, and meaningful partnerships, we aim to create a liquor store that benefits both our customers and the neighborhood. And with that being said, I'll leave it up to the board for any questions.
Thank you. I'm gonna just start first with the manager of record questions to make sure I get them all publicly on the record. Are you a citizen or do you have work authorization?
Yes, ma'am. I am a U.S. citizen.
Do you have experience in the food and beverage industry?
Yes, I'm 5 years certified food safety and as well as tip certified.
Okay. Are you familiar with the rules and regulations of this board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth as they pertain to the sale and service of alcohol?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you a resident of Massachusetts?
Yes.
Okay. So this is going to be a brand new package store, liquor store?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to ask you a little bit about your operations. Are you planning on, you talked a lot about, delivery and DoorDash and that stuff. So walk me through how you're going to do ID checking and how you're going to ensure that the people you sell to are of age, especially if you're going to be doing deliveries.
So that's an amazing question. So we plan on using the most advanced ID tech systems that the market has to offer. Currently, DoorDash does advanced ID systems where they scan the back of the barcode of someone's license. In that way, it has to be an active license, and they'll be able to put it in the system. And in the store, of course, we'll have the same ID systems in-house to ensure that we have the most secure system.
So you're going to do like you're going to do a scanner.
Yes. So yeah, so we're going to use the same scanner system as DoorDash, as well as use DoorDash services.
Okay, and do you plan on selling, or would you be amenable to not selling nips and singles?
Yeah, so we've already made a commitment to the community to not sell nips and singles. We understand that it may be a bit of a hindrance for the existing liquor stores. So just in order to not step on anyone's toes in the community, we've committed to not selling nips and singles.
Okay, so one of the legal standards that the board looks to when determining whether or not we should approve a license is whether or not there's public need for this license. And I just went online. This is the old Jacqueline's Hair Design, is that right? 170
Repeat
South
that,
Street.
please.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. This is the old hair salon. Yes.
Okay, so it comes up as a 2-minute walk to Happy Market Spirits.
Yep.
So someone might ask, geez, why do we need another liquor store when we have a 2-minute walk? So tell me a little bit about what you're offering. In general, the public need, but public need could be that maybe you're offering something different that Happy Markets isn't. I know you talked about third-party deliveries and that stuff, but tell me a little bit more about that.
Exactly. So that is an amazing question. So we've done our research, and Happy Market is technically considered a liquor store. They aren't allowed to a grocery store. Sorry. They're
Okay.
technically allowed they're not allowed to do any advertising for any liquor. Therefore, they're not allowed to do delivery. They're not allowed to offer any membership services or offer any rewards points. So we want South Street to have a dedicated liquor store to be able to have exactly what they want. We want to prioritize the customer input so that the exact bottles that they want is on the shelves, the exact way that they want to purchase is available to them. So we want to be the first liquor store that's a literal community liquor store that's really run by the community. Their input is the most important and is paramount to us.
Okay. Let's see. For now, those are my questions. I want to see if Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon have any questions. I might have some more after.
All right, no problem.
Just getting back to third-party delivery, I'm looking at the map, the satellite view, and behind the building, there appears to be spots. Are those accessible for you to execute your third-party deliveries or no?
Yes. So after 5 p.m., we've had tons of conversations with our next door neighbors, and after 5 p.m., a bunch of them close. So we go from 2 parking spots to around 8 or 10 parking spots after the evening begins. So I believe that we have ample space, we have ample room to be able to do our deliveries and to not be a hindrance to anyone else in the community.
All right, thank you. Good to know.
Thank you. Appreciate your question.
No additional questions right now. Thank you.
Thank you. With that, we will see if there are any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives.
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office would like to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information on the community process. ONS hosted a butters meeting on March 10th. There was a mix of support and opposition, more concerns, I should say, some concerns regarding loading and unloading of inventory into the store, as well as concerns regarding parking, especially with the delivery portion of the business. There were other members of the public that were in support of this proposal, including some that cited the character of the business owner. They went on to meet with the JPNC, who I understand had some questions about public need, but were in support of this proposal. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I do see a hand raised from Michael Reiskin. Mr. Reiskin, you may please provide your testimony.
My name is Michael Reiskind. I live at 425 South Huntington Avenue in Jamaica Plain, a member of the Jamaica Plain Neighborhood Council and chair of its Public Service Committee. We had a neighborhood hearing on this issue on Zoom on April 1st and had discussion. Most of the discussion related to the public need and the closeness to the Happy Market, as well as Forest Hills liquor store and Forest Hills Wine and Spirits in Forest Hills. That was most of the discussion, though on balance, we felt that this would be a different package store than the other two, and it's extremely small and offer the deliveries and the curated selection of spirits. They did also go to the Jamaica Plain Business and Professional Association and the JP Center South Main Streets. We would urge for a 9 p.m. closing. There was a good amount of discussion on the time, and at the meeting they did agree to 9 p.m. closing if requested, and that is what the neighborhood council voted for. They did agree to no mini bottles or single beers, and on record, we feel that there is a public need for a new package store in this location. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Any further questions from the board following the testimony? Great. Just wanted to clarify the hours. I know, Mr. Reiskin, you had just mentioned a 9 p.m. closing hour. The application before us is for 11 p.m. Just want to make sure that the board has the correct hour before us. I don't know if Mr. G. Michelle, you have anything to say on that?
Yeah, so we could do 9 p.m. Our initial goal was for 11 p.m., but of course we're at the beck and call of the community. So if 9 p.m. Is better for the community, then we would much rather put 9 p.m. as our official closing time. We apologize for that.
Thank you for that clarification. Any further questions from the board? Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Calling item number 21, Angori Inc., doing business as Alston Market, located at 169 Harvard Ave in Alston, has applied for a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above 3,000 square foot convenience store on one floor with one entrance and one exit. Alcohol to be displayed per the included floor plan with storage in the rear. Includes a private bathroom not open to the public. Manager Anju Rana, closing time 10 p.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Hi, good morning, I'm here.
Thank you so much for being with us. If you could please just briefly present the proposed concept to the board.
Of course. Hi, everyone. My name is Rana. A little bit about myself. I graduated from Cornell University in 2021, and since then have been helping support my family's business, Alston Market on 169 Harvard Ave in Alston. My parents brought me on board to help strategize ways to strengthen our store and to, of course, better meet the needs of our customers. And as part of that effort, we are applying for an all alcoholic beverages license. I'm here today with my mom, Anju Rana. And my father is in the back. My mom is the proposed manager of record. She's a United States citizen, resident of Massachusetts since 1999, and brings extensive experience in the food and beverage industry. She's also familiar with the rules and regulations of the City of Boston Licensing Board and the ABCC and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sales of alcohol. To provide some context, Alston Market was established in 2001 and has proudly served the Alston community for 24 years. We're a trusted neighborhood convenience store offering multicultural groceries, tobacco products, lottery tickets, and everyday essentials. Our store has long been a staple in this diverse and vibrant community. We're seeking to responsibly expand our offerings to include alcoholic beverages, specifically a curated selection of local craft beers, specialty wines, and international options that reflect the cultural makeup of our neighborhood. As a grocery store, our goal is to create a more convenient and inclusive one-stop shopping experience, offering not just snacks and mixers, but also alcoholic beverages that represent the communities we serve. For example, many of our customers are of Haitian descent, so we hope to carry Prestige, which is a Haitian beer. And we also plan to offer Amrut 2 Indians, which is a Caribbean rum, and Luddi, which is a South Asian rice wine, to better serve our South Asian clientele. I think that these unique offerings will really help our customers feel seen and represented and valued, while also distinguishing us from other liquor stores in the area like Blanchard's and the Wild Duck. And I want to emphasize that we are fully committed to responsible alcohol sales and strict compliance with Boston's liquor laws. Our staff is already trained in ID verification through our existing tobacco license, and multiple flyers are displayed throughout the store reminding customers that a valid ID showing proof of age 21 plus is required to purchase tobacco products if granted a liquor license. We will post additional signage emphasizing that alcoholic beverages will not be sold to anyone under 21. We're also investing in an ID scanner. And in line with our efforts to sell responsibly, we do not plan to carry or sell nips or singles. We understand and respect the concerns around their impact, including increased litter and potential misuse. And we are wholly dedicated to being a responsible and community conscious vendor. And as outlined in our submitted floor plan, alcoholic beverages will be displayed on the 2 shelves that are in the very back of the store, just replacing some dishware that will be easily relocated to our miscellaneous items aisle, with additional inventory being securely stored in the back storage room. I want to note that we're not aiming to just become another package store in an already saturated neighborhood. Instead, our goal is to thoughtfully represent our customers through a curated inventory and responsibly complement the grocery offerings that we already provide. And we truly believe that granting this license would not only enhance convenience for our loyal customers, many of whom prefer to shop locally, but also help ensure the continued stability of a small business that has proudly served this community for nearly a quarter century. And the signatures that we've gathered from more than 60 community members in support of this license reflect the deep trust and strong and meaningful relationships that we've built with our neighbors over the years. That's all that I have from my end. Thank you so much for your time and consideration. And I'm more than happy to answer any questions that my mom can answer as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that explanation. I just have one question about your floor plan. I'm taking a look at it right now. It's just those shelves in the back.
Yes.
So, and then beyond that, there's like a walk-in cooler. It says remaining liquor will be stored in this cooler.
That's the storage in the back.
Okay.
Yes.
So the public doesn't have access to that.
No, it'll be secured securely in the stored securely in the back.
Okay. So should we approve this when we vote on it? We ask that you keep a copy of the floor plan on site for inspection. And if you want to expand beyond those 2 shelves, we would like you to come back to the board so we could talk through that.
Absolutely.
It sounds like what you're offering is a complement to what the neighborhood is seeking that they can't find elsewhere. And I think you said in your testimony that you will not be selling nips and singles. Is that right?
No,
okay.
I'm doing that.
So we would add that to a condition of the license for inspection.
Okay.
And with that, I have no questions. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon?
Not at this time. Thank you.
No questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office would like to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information on the community process. ONS had hosted a butters meeting on February 20th. There was one attendee from a neighboring package store that expressed concerns about what they felt could be oversaturation of the market and public need. The applicant went on to meet with the Allston Civic Association, which was supportive and issued a support letter this morning, citing the 25 plus years the business has been in operation in Allston, as well as the opportunity to expand options for the diverse community that makes up the Allston neighborhood. With that, we'll defer to the board at this time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling item number 22, Boston Pickle Club, Inc., doing business as Boston Pickle Club, located at 91 Sprague Street in Hyde Park, has applied for a common victualler 7-day wines and malt beverages license to be exercised on the above. Approximately 20,000 square foot indoor pickleball facility in 2 rooms with 6 pickleball courts, locker rooms, bathrooms, and warm-up area in the rear room, and 1 pickleball court, front desk, merchandise area, lounge area with seating for patrons, food service area with kitchenette for preparing and serving, and storage area in front room with 1 entrance and 5 exits. Manager Stephen Hawk. Closing time 10 p.m. Attorney Tom Miller. Attorney Miller.
Thank you, Secretary Green. Good morning again, Chairman Joyce and Commissioners. Tom Miller from Dermot Quilty, Miller and Hanley, representing Boston Pickle Club, Inc., doing business as Boston Pickle Club. I am joined by Stephen Houck, the CEO of Boston Pickle Club and the proposed manager of record. The application before the board this morning is for a new wine and malt beverages license for Boston Pickle Club's existing space at 91 Sprague Street in Hyde Park. As a little bit of background on the club itself, their goal is to be a destination and community for players of all levels, providing top-notch facilities and programming, coaching, lessons, and the like for those already in love with pickleball or those who are interested to getting into it. The staff and ownership here are world-class professionals, including Johan Durant, who is an APTA Hall of Fame inductee, and Stephen Mitchell, a former professional tennis player who has competed in international competitions like the Davis Cup and others. The ownership team also has years of experience managing various racket facilities, including those with food and beverage programs in and around the Boston area. This includes the racket program at the Braeburn Country Club in Newton, the Country Club in Brookline, and the Dedham Polo Club in Dedham. Boston Pickle Club is open to the general public, as well as offering membership opportunities for those who want to come and play more often. They provide state-of-the-art facilities for those who are coming to play. The facility here is, as I said, state-of-the-art and was built with great care and attention to detail. The courts in this existing 20,000 square foot facility are made of the highest quality materials. There's a seating area for approximately 25 near the check-in desk for those players to gather either before or after the game so that they can enjoy a bite of food or socialize with friends. This facility opened in 2024 and has been growing in popularity for both those who want to play tennis, pickleball, and those who also want to use it as a event space, which I will discuss in a second. Unlike other facilities in the area, where people can play, the focus here is primarily on pickleball and not the peripheral entertainment. This is a lot for people who want to come and play pickleball. In addition to the courts, lessons, and leagues, Boston Pickle Club also hosts tournaments as well as corporate and social events. They want those people who come to their space, whether it is to play pickleball, to watch a tournament, or attend either a corporate or social event, to enjoy their time here. They currently offer food service for those who come to either build energy before they play or refill it afterwards. Their food offerings include things like sandwiches, salads, pizzas, as well as more bite-sized things like spring rolls and dumplings. The addition of a wine and malt beverage license here will add an amenity for those who come to play, for guests, spectators, and others who want to enjoy a drink after they play while watching a tournament or attending an event. This will be an added amenity for their corporate and social functions as well. They host numerous events throughout the year at their facilities. They've become a popular space for members of the Hyde Park community to gather, whether they're playing pickleball or not. Approval of this application will allow those who use the space for pickleball as well as those who use it for things other than pickleball to enjoy a glass of wine or a malt beverage, beer or the like, while gathering with friends and colleagues. As I said, I'm joined by Steve Houck, the proposed manager of record. He is an approved manager of record for Boston Pickle Club's Norwell location. He is a U.S. citizen, a resident of Dover. He has experience in the industry. He is familiar with the laws of the Commonwealth, the rules of the ABCC, and this board for the sale and service of alcohol. As you'll hear shortly, we have completed the community process for this application. ONS held an abutters meeting where we heard from a neighbor who was also a member of the neighborhood association who is interested in this concept and how the license will be utilized. We answered her questions to the best of our ability, and she invited us to the Reedville Watch Neighborhood Association, where we went, presented, had a productive meeting, answered their questions, and they ended up being excited about this and are looking forward to the possibility of a new license here. The approval of this application will allow for a unique space for both pickleball as well as event setting, not currently available in this area, and will allow Boston Pickle Club to better serve members of their community, their players, as well as those who come to either enjoy the event space or enjoy the tournaments they host, for them to enjoy a selection of wine and malt beverages while they are enjoying the space. We want to thank the board for hearing this application today and would be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thanks, Attorney Miller. Thank you, Mr. Hawk, for joining us. So I'm looking at I was listening to your presentation, which was very helpful. So the license will be used for members, during the day when they want to grab something to eat, while they're using the facilities, but there's also an event space that anyone can use or rent out, or can anyone come in from the public and
You can come in and play pickleball. Sorry to interrupt. I apologize.
Yeah, no.
No, anybody can come in and play pickleball. There is a membership option if, like a gym or other facilities, you can either come in and pay by the day, or if you're going to be coming a bunch, it makes more sense to become a member. So they have both members and guests. You can come in, anybody off the street can come in and play so long as a court is available. So it is open to the public. It is also open to the public to reserve spaces, the court spaces for events, both corporate and social.
Okay, so is there so I guess I thought there was like a lounge area where people could get a drink and eat, or it's the way you're describing it sounds like only people who are playing pickleball will use the amenities, like the food and drink amenities?
The targeted audience here is those who come in to play pickleball and those who use the space for events. There is, a seating area shown in our floor plan in and around the check-in desk.
Yes.
For, I believe, if my math is right, 25. So that check-in desk area is where food service can operate, where you can get the beverages are served from the check-in area. So that is that is where, if you are not at an event, that is most likely where people will come order their food, order their drink. Well, that is where they come now to order their food and order any beverages and sit and enjoy during normal operations.
Maybe if I could add, Kathleen, there are 3 lounge areas.
Okay.
So when someone has an event, they're obviously within sight lines of the front desk for control and maintenance. But those 3 areas are where there's an event where typically in the past we've had a caterer and their liquor license to provide for those events. So yeah, just a little more background on the event muscle that we've really had to outsource for a year.
Okay, how long so you've been open for a year?
February of
That's February of last year.
Okay.
So
At
a
this
little
time,
over a year now.
Okay, thanks. At this time, I have no questions. That was very helpful. I haven't been there, so I can't picture it. Looking at the floor plan, I wasn't exactly clear how the license was going to be used in this space.
It's
Commissioner
always tough to
Khan?
kind of get the image from paper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's when looking at paper, I have the same problem all the time with floor plans. It's much more helpful to see the space, but I know
Okay.
Steve would be happy if you wanted to come down and he could show you the game.
Okay,
I would be happy to host you, Kathleen.
thank you. Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon, do you have any questions?
Not at this time. Thank you.
No questions, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office would like to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information on the community process, as you heard from the applicant's representation. ONS had hosted a butters meeting, I believe January 21st. There was one attendee who was a neighbor and also a civic leader who had questions regarding the public's ability to access the business as well as takeout, which the applicant was able to answer. They then went on to meet with the Reedville Watch Group, which ended up being supportive of this proposal. We're unaware of any concerns at this time, and with that, I'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this matter under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 23, M&K Restaurant Group LLC, doing business as Blasi's Kitchen and Bar, located at 762 Adams Street in Dorchester. Has applied for a common victualler 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. In 2 rooms, storage in the basement, and on the first floor containing approximately 3,452 square feet, consisting of 2 dining rooms with seating for 82 people, a bar with seating for 24 people, a kitchen, prep area, a deli, and 2 restrooms with 1 entrance off Minot Street, and 4 exits leading out to Minot Street and Adams Street. Manager Maria Blasi, closing time 12 a.m. Attorney Ryan Spitz. Attorney Spitz.
Great. Thank you, Attorney Green. Madam Chair, Commissioners, Attorney Ryan Spitz here on behalf of the applicant, M&K Restaurant Group. Joining me today is the current manager of record, Maria Blasi. Ms. Blasi is a United States resident of the Commonwealth. She is familiar with the rules and regulations of this board and the ABCC, and also has extensive experience in the food and beverage industry. Ms. Blasi, in fact, has a stellar reputation with this board and within the city of Boston. As Mr. Green read into record, this is an application to obtain one of the new neighborhood CV 7-day all liquor licenses being released by the state legislator. M&K Restaurant Group currently holds a CB7 malt and wine liqueur license and fully understands the intent of the Acts of 2024, Chapter 202. In fact, if granted one of the new neighborhood licenses, the current license being held will be given back to the city of Boston. Ms. Blasi feels that there is a public need for a full liquor license, as she has heard and continues to hear from her customers in the neighborhood on how it would be a great addition to have more of a wider liquor selection while enjoying dinner, apps, or even a conversation at this neighborhood restaurant. This restaurant has been a staple of this community for over 15 years. The operation of the business will entirely stay the same. And if granted one of these new neighborhood license, it would also even help assist this small business to remain competitive with the many other restaurants in Adam Village that do have a full liquor license. At this point, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Attorney Spitz. Thank you, Mrs. Blasi. It's nice to see you here today. So I just have a couple of questions. Your attorney did a great job. I'm familiar with the space. I'm familiar with the concept. I'm familiar with the neighborhood. So is it true that you're the only premise in this area that does not have the all alcohol license?
Well, for the zip code, yes, on Adams Village. There is another location across the street, Molinari's, that is the 02124 zip code that I believe has had an application filed with this board as well.
Okay. And just so I'm clear, I think you own the whole building, is that right?
She does.
Do you have plans in the future of maybe expanding this license into other spaces? Or has that been part of your business plan at all?
Not at this point in time. There are commercial units above here that are currently vacant. That Ms. Blasi's has been looking for some sort of commercial use, but as far as expanding the restaurant space, not at this point in time.
Okay. I really have no other questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
I have no questions at this time. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office would like to defer to the judgment of this board. The background information in the community process, ONS had run an abutters meeting on February 18th. I understand that there was no concerns raised. They went on to meet with the Cedar Grove Civic Association, which was supportive of this proposal. I will defer to the board. Thank you.
Hello, Madam Chair, members of the board. Liam Remus from Councilor Fitzgerald's office. Our office would like to go on record in support of this proposal. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Calling item number
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Calling item number 24, Italian Express LLC, doing business as Italian Express, located at 336 Sumner Street in East Boston, has applied for a common victualler 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. On first floor of the building, approximately 851 square feet, with bar seating for 8 patrons and dining area seating for 22 patrons, service area, kitchen and bathroom located in rear, liquor storage in the basement, approximately 851 square feet. Annual outdoor patio, weather permitting, on private property of approximately 520 square feet with seating for 30 patrons. 1 a.m. closing hour inside and 12 a.m. closing hour outside. Manager James Iannuzzi, closing time 1 a.m. And the board may recall that they found a public need for this proposal at this location about a year ago. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
I am Attorney Green. Good morning and good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. This is Mike Ross. I'm an attorney at the law firm of Prince Bell, One International Place. On behalf of the applicant, I'm here today with Jim Iannuzzi, the owner and the proposed manager of record. And as you mentioned, Attorney Green, the board previously granted the applicant a zip code restricted all alcohol beverage license in September of 2024. Due to an unexpected shortfall in anticipated funding, there was some miscommunication regarding whether or not the applicant would be moving forward with that license, and it was ultimately withdrawn. Since then, the city has continued to be a tremendous source of support to the applicant, and we're pleased to be back here before you today, seeking an approval for an all alcohol beverage license as part of the new licenses that the city was awarded in 2024 under the Acts of 24, Chapter 202. The applicant entity is wholly owned 100% by Jim Iannuzzi, who is also the proposed manager of record, as I mentioned. He is a longtime East Boston resident and lives on Frankfurt Street. He's a very active member of the community. He's seeking a new license to reopen Italian Express, which is a beloved, award-winning, sit-down Italian restaurant that had operated successfully for many years, but was forced to close during the pandemic. Italian Express was also the first openly gay restaurant in East Boston when it initially opened many years ago. Jim is bringing back the concept with an expanded menu, which will include pasta, pizza, seafood, and a drink menu featuring specialty cocktails and mocktails. His plan is to be open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week with a full menu available from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. with a closing time of 1 a.m. The proposed license, as you mentioned, 2,222 square feet, indoor seating for 30 with the 8 bar seating, and then outdoor for 30 located on the private property patio. Jim is a U.S. citizen. He's familiar with the rules and regulations of the board, the ABCC, the laws of the Commonwealth, those that pertain to the service alcohol. He's a Massachusetts resident and has extensive experience in the industry. We did have a community meeting on February 15, 2024, and I'll pause there to see if there are any questions. Thank you.
Thanks, attorney. Thank you, Mr. Iannuzzi, for joining us. I don't have any questions. I remember this application very well from the last time it was before us. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon, do you have any questions?
I do not. Thank you.
No questions from me. Thank you.
Thank you. With that, we will see if there are any individuals with us this morning who would like to testify, beginning with elected officials or their representatives.
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office is going to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information on the community process, as you heard from the applicant's representation. They had engaged with ONS prior. This was a very popular restaurant spot, we understand, before it closed during the pandemic. The community is eager to see the spot reopen. They met with the local civic association, which I believe is Jeffrey's Point, which was supportive of this proposal. We're unaware of any concerns, and with that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Oh, sorry, Gabrielle.
Yes, good morning, Madam Chair and Commissioners. Gabriela Ramirez from Councilor Coletta Zapata's office. At this time, the council would like to go in support of this proposal.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much for being back before us, Attorney Ross and Mr. Iannuzzi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Calling item number 25, Sweeties LLC, doing business as Sweeties, located at 48 Corinth Street in Roslindale, has applied for a common victual or 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above 1,150 square foot space on 2 floors with 1 entrance and 1 exit. 575 square foot storefront level contains seating and ice cream bar, area for approximately 12, bathroom and back of house warewashing and prep space. Basement is an additional 575 square feet for storage, office, and utility spaces. Manager Annika Gramsey, closing time 10 p.m. who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Hi, everyone. I'm here.
Great. Thank you for being with us. If you could please present the proposed concept to the board.
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. Madam Chair, members of the board, thank you for the opportunity to speak today. My name is Annika Gramsey. I am the founder and co-owner of Sweeties. We are a community-centered dessert parlor located in the heart of the Roslindale Village Main Streets District. While my wife and co-owner Jamila Gramsey couldn't be here with me today, I'm speaking on behalf of both of us to share more about our business, our mission, and why we are applying for a full liquor license to fill a public need in our community. We opened Sweeties on May 31st, 2024, with the goal of creating more than just a place to get ice cream. We wanted to build a vibrant and joyful third space, one that is welcoming, inclusive, and a place where neighbors and strangers could gather, connect, and experience joy through food and spontaneous conversation. We specialize in New Zealand style ice cream, a unique offering that allows customers to create custom flavor combinations right on the spot. In just under a year, we've had the joy of serving thousands of people and watching friendships and connections organically take shape across our ice cream social bar. We were just recently honored to receive recognition as the best new business in Roslindale, voted upon by members of the community. Now we are seeking a full liquor license to thoughtfully expand what we can offer our diverse community and become even more of a destination experience, as opposed to converting Sweeties into a traditional bar. Our current beverage menu includes a curated selection of craft sodas, floats, kombuchas, nitro-infused coffees on tap, and an espresso and affogato menu to support the ice cream. Just as our food menu is seasonally changing and attentive to the cultures of our patrons, our vision is to introduce seasonally driven alcoholic drink options, infused desserts, curated flights, and experimental pairings, innovating the dessert experience in a way that can cater to the curious palates of our customers, while remaining inclusive and true to our values as a queer, women, and Black-owned family business. We are developing what we call the Sweeties Social Club, an imaginative format of dessert and libation service that brings people together for something truly unexpected and delightful. In the past year, we have hosted a handful of focused events with one-day licenses, and the turnout was really amazing. We understand that people are really looking for something different. One memorable example I can give you was a cheese-infused ice cream flight tasting, complete with wine pairings from across the globe and alcohol-inspired toppings. These events were so well attended, drawing folks from other neighborhoods, and we continue to get requests to bring experiences like those back more regularly. We are also honored to have received lots of support during the civic group review process, specifically with the Roslindale West Village Neighborhood Association. So with the addition of a liquor license, our concept expansion will allow us to do several things. Continue supporting Roslindale as a vibrant destination for food and beverage and quirky culture by pushing the boundaries of what a dessert restaurant can be. Create a safe, celebratory, and forward-thinking place, especially for the LGBTQ+ community and other underrepresented groups. Offer new reasons for locals and visitors alike to gather in the evenings, supporting foot traffic and other local businesses on and around Corinth Street, and continue highlighting creativity and adventure in eating and drinking while keeping our core values of community at the forefront of our establishment. We are super honored to have partnered with a handful of local women and minority-owned businesses to infuse their products into our current offerings. And with the addition of a liquor license, our menu will continue to drive collaboration with innovative partners and those who are also LGBTQ+ owned as a way to further support these businesses. As the manager of record for Sweeties, I'll add, I have food and beverage experience. I am a US citizen and resident of Boston, and I'm familiar with the licensing board and ABCC's rules and regulations. Thank you so much for considering our application. We are really thrilled about the possibility of deepening our connection to the community, Greater Boston, and continuing to be a meaningful, memorable, and delightful place for all of our patrons. Thank you.
Great explanation. When I saw this on paper, I really could not wrap my head around ice cream and alcohol together, but I love the idea of a community dessert place and a place for people to gather. Thank you for taking the time to walk us through your concept and your vision. I don't have any questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
I have no questions at this time. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office deferred to the judgment of this board. An abutters meeting was held, was lightly attended, no concerns raised. They engaged with the West Village Neighborhood Association, which also had no concerns. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this matter under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Calling item number 26, Calamari Waterfront Corp. Doing business as the Daily Catch, located at 65 Atlantic Ave. Has applied for a common victual or 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. Approximately 2,350 square feet of restaurant space located on the ground floor within the building known and numbered as 65 Atlantic Ave, including dining area, bar, bathrooms, and storage. Also to include an annual outdoor patio on approximately 1,400 square feet of private property with seating for 80. Closing patio hour of 10 p.m. and a portable bar for private events. Manager Louis Fedora, closing time 1 a.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
I am.
Great. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you. Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Louis Fedora. I represent the Daily Catch Waterfront at 65 Atlantic Avenue. Maria Fedora, the matriarch of the Daily Catch, is also present on this call. We are seeking to upgrade our wine, malt, and cordial license to an all-alcohol license. We are an independent, family-run restaurant that has been in operation since 1973. And to provide a little history, our current license was issued in 1983 when the Daily Catch opened its second location at 261 Northern Avenue, opposite the old Jimmy's Harborside on the seaport, a time when the Boston seaport looked nothing like it does today. After 18 years of drawing diners to the Barron Seaport District, we were displaced in 2001 when the building was demolished at the onset of the seaport redevelopment. We transferred the license to Calamari Court at 2 Northern Avenue in the Moakley Federal Courthouse, where we continued to serve our loyal customer base for an additional 16 years. And right as the seaport reorganization was in full swing, we were displaced once again. And despite many lease negotiations, we were cast aside to make way for trendy national chains and fast casual kitchens to move in. But in 2020, we finally found a new home on the Boston's waterfront. And although our original Daily Catch on Hanover Street, the 20-seat eatery could not keep up with the demand to enjoy authentic New England seafood. But together with our neighboring community, we welcomed and supported us through the beginning months. We forged on through the pandemic. And in 2022, we transformed the 36-seat diner into a 100-seat dining experience, beating with the heart of the waterfront and its community. The Daily Catch brand has just celebrated its 52nd year in operation, landing it the title as an institution of Boston. I like to think we are synonymous with New England seafood and have earned a reputation that brings visitors from all over the world to come visit Boston and to try our food. And I like to think it's our commitment to serving and promoting the freshest New England seafood that has enhanced the Boston dining scene and helped sculpt its vibrant culinary landscape today. However, the limitations of our current license often steers customers away or simply confuses patrons who are not familiar with the history of Boston liquor laws. But still, what has made us a timeless Boston establishment is our connection to such a diverse customer base due to our unwavering dedication to hospitality. We're a favorite amongst our neighbors who have grown tired of navigating the crowds that clog Hanover Street. We're recurring hosts to the many colleges and universities in the area that continue to choose us for their events. We're a favorable destination for the many businesses looking to host after-work get-togethers. However, they're often disappointed when we explain to them our current liquor license restrictions. But most importantly, we're a treasured venue for families from the entire greater Boston area looking to gather for life's most special moments, baby showers, birthdays, engagements, and family reunions, which most recently brought together 5 generations of Daily Catch patrons. The elder was 93 years young and the littlest just 2 years old. We feel that we're a qualified candidate because over our 40 years operating with our current liquor license, We've demonstrated resilience in the ever-changing Boston landscape and find that with an all-alcohol license, we can better represent and continue to contribute to the reputation that Boston is a culinary destination.
Thank you very much. With that, we will turn to the board to see if there are any questions. Thank you for your presentation and explanation. Chairman Joyce, any questions?
Thank you. Nothing about the specific location. You did a great job explaining it. Remind me, I know you probably did touch upon it, but this will be how many daily catches now?
We currently have 3. We have our original on Hanover Street. We are in Brookline as well, and we're on the waterfront.
Okay. Thank you very much. I don't have any questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office to defer to the judgment of this board. ONS had hosted a butters meeting, looks like January 14th of this year. No concerns were raised, to my understanding. They connected with the local civic associations, New Ra and New Nick. New Nick sent a letter of non-opposition and New Ra was in support, I understand. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Gabriella.
No worries. Good morning, Gabriela Ramirez from Councilor Coletta Sabata's office. At this time, the council would like to go in support of this proposal.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Oh, yes, Ms. Fedora, hang on. I'm going to ask you to unmute so you can provide you can speak to us. There we go.
I would just like to say thank you to the board and the city of Boston, of course, for offering this opportunity to us. The cost of starting up new restaurants in Boston has become out of reach for so many people and businesses, and the leases are also exorbitant. And we were fortunate to find this location in the waterfront, and we also have a desire to expand maybe into the South End area or Beacon Hill with smaller eateries to support other neighborhoods in Greater Boston. And we are happy to have this opportunity presented to us and ask for your favorable decision. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that. Once again, are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 27, Brook Egg Farm, Inc., doing business as Locanti's, located at 116 Salem Street, has applied for a common victualler 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above 4,181 total square feet, 2 entrances, 5 exits, 1 room and kitchen on the first floor, storage in the rear and extension of the dining room to the second floor, small locked storage area in the basement. Capacity of the first floor 76, second floor 23. Manager Carlo Locanti, closing time 11 p.m. Attorney John Iacquois. Attorney Iacquois.
Morning. I'm sorry. Good morning, Madam and Chair and Secretary Green. My name is John Iacquois, and I represent Brook Egg Farm, Inc. I'm here today with Carla Locanti. She is the manager of Locanti's restaurant, located at 116 Salem Street in the North End. We're seeking today approval for a Section 12 202 license from the existing beer and wine to an all alcohol beverage license, maintaining the same location, same premises layout, and the same hours of operation. As you may know, Locanti's has proudly served the North End and Greater Boston community for over 3 decades. It's a family-owned restaurant serving traditional Italian food. Carla is the manager, a resident of Massachusetts and a U.S. citizen who now oversees the operations and continues her family's long-standing commitment to quality food service, customer service, and maintaining a welcoming neighborhood atmosphere for over 35 years. Carla and her team are committed to operational responsibility and are in full compliance with all laws and regulations. Carla is familiar with the rules and regulations of the board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth as they pertain to alcohol. Carla and all service staff are tip certified and serve safe certified and trained in responsible alcohol service. The purpose of the request, obviously, is to allow Locanti's to better meet the expectations of its customers, particularly visitors who anticipate a full-service dining experience. It will also help ensure that the restaurant remains competitive, innovative, and surrounding establishments offering full-service beverages. It allows Locanti's to continue to employ its local residents. It's really important to upgrade, this upgrade supports the economic viability of a small, locally owned family business and continues to serve its hospitality and customer base. It's one location, it's one family dedicated to the North End exclusively. Locanti's is an ideal candidate for the Section 12 on the premises liquor license, as it fits perfectly with the intent of the city's intentions to promote economic equality and bolster the neighborhood development which it supports in its neighborhood. We're backed by the Newark and Newark, and fully supported by the neighborhood. All proper notices have been given to the neighbors and the abutters, and we look forward to having this opportunity to provide for the customers a full service menu. Thank you, and Carla and I are both here to answer any further questions.
Thank you both very much for joining us. You currently have a 4-value beer and wine. Just putting this on the record, we ask anyone who currently has one, should they be granted an all alcohol license, would you be returning your current license to the city?
Yes, we would, madam.
Sorry, thanks very much. At this time, I have no questions. I might after. Commissioner Carr and Commissioner Saxon, do you have any?
I do not. Thank you.
None from me, thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office will defer to the judgment of this board. Background information in the community process. Our office received no concerns from abutters of this property. They were in contact with New Nick and New Ra. We're both supportive of the proposal. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Good morning, Gabriela Ramirez from Councilor Coletta Zapata's office. At this time, the council would like to go in support of this proposal.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And finally, calling item number 28, Maze Soba Ya Inc., doing business as Kenzoku Maze Soba, located at 506 to 512A Park Drive, has applied for a common victual or 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. Approximately 1,500 square feet, first floor business. Premises fronting on Park Drive and Buswell Street, containing kitchens separate from service area, having egresses in both front entrance and back exits, with proposed occupancy of 26 seats with eat-in and takeout service. Manager Shu Zhen Kao, closing time 8:30 p.m. Attorney Chung Lee. Attorney Lee.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Green, Madam Chairman, and members of the Boston Licensing Board. First of all, I will have to apologize. I do have a severe cold, so I might sound like Mickey Mouse sometimes, so forgive me. Yes, I'm here on behalf of Masasoba Ya DBA Tensoko, located at 506 Park Drive. The principal, Suzanne Kao, is online. I believe she is. I checked at the last time I checked. We are operating an Asian fusion type restaurant serving Oriental foods and different styles of Oriental noodles. We've been open since 2023. We are open 6 days a week, not 7, 6 days. Tuesdays are off, operating hours from 12 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. And as Mr. Green, you indicated, capacity is 26. In addition, Ms. Kao is also a principal equity owner in the sister restaurant located right next door at 508 Park Avenue, known as Futago. We generated both restaurants to serve different styles of noodles. Futago serves one style of noodles, while Kinsoka will serve another type of northern type noodles. As I said, we've been in operation since 2023. We've been operating without any issues and have been pretty much an active and a well-received member of the neighborhood. We are proposing acquiring the newly made available 7-day all alcohol license to complement our upscale Asian food offerings in the restaurant. We will be complementing our current menu with the addition of alcohol, and we'll probably be able to expand on our menu to include more exotic and different types of Asian foods and noodles. Because with the addition of alcohol, as one can understand, a lot of the Asian Oriental foods do pair them with certain alcohols. So I believe with the addition of alcohol, we will be able to provide the community with a more upscale and expansive menu. The principal, Ms. Kao, has been in operation of this restaurant since 2023. She has in excess of 9 years experience in the restaurant. I would like to go on record saying that she is a U.S. citizen. She is a resident of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, as she lives in Quincy, Massachusetts. She was with Sugadama restaurant over in Somerville, Massachusetts from 2016 to 2021. So she is well familiar, which serves, by the way, Sugadama has full liquor as well. So Ms. Cow is familiar with the rules and regulations of the city of Boston, licensed board and the ABCC. And with her experience, I believe there should not be any issue. We are proposing the addition of liquor license without any changes in the operations of the restaurant. All operating hours and staff will remain the same. Of course, the only change would be that all service personnel will be tip certified. We've been in contact with ONS. We've been working with Siki Johnson, who has completed a community meeting with us. I believe it was April the 2nd. I don't believe there were any objections in that meeting. We've also been working with Mr. Lars Bogdanian. I apologize if I pronounced that name wrong, which is the Audubon Circle Neighborhood Association, who has been well in support of our business, the Kenzuka, as well as Futago. And I believe she is in full support. That is the ACNA that is in full support of this application. So with that, we respectfully request the approval of this application so that we can remain an active and value member in the community around Park Drive. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I don't have any questions. Commissioner Curran, Commissioner Saxon, do you?
I do not. Thank you.
None from me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office would like to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information on the community process. ONS hosted a butters meeting on April 2nd. There were no concerns raised in that meeting. As you heard, they engaged with the Audubon Circle Neighborhood Association, which ultimately voted to be in non-opposition to this proposal. Unaware of any further concerns, and with that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Connor, are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this matter under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Those are all the items before the board this morning. The board is set to vote tomorrow morning. Notice has been posted to the city's website. That will adjourn this hearing. Thank you all and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.
Thank you.